Okay, so hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Faith Brynels Insights Podcast. Wow, it's been a while, and I'm back. So welcome back to the Faith Brynels Insights Podcast. And today we're talking about relaxing after examinations, which is something that I am definitely doing, having just sat my examinations a couple of weeks ago for my masters. So let's get stuck in, and let me give you some tips on unwinding after exams, the best ways to relax and to recharge, because I really think that this is going to be really helpful for a lot of you who have just finished your exams. I know that a lot of you would have just finished your A levels and GCSE exams as well, and so you're kind of heading into summer excited really and looking for the best way really to relax and to recharge. So without further ado, let's get stuck in and let's start doing that with all of you today. So I think that's really, really important as well, just to kind of get that sorted. So yeah, let's talk about how to relax and how to unwind with me, Faith Brynel. So first of all, welcome to yet another episode of the Faith Brynels Insights Podcast, where we explore really important topics that are focused on mindset. We explore topics on skills for study. We explore topics really about relaxing and recharging and balance. And today we're delving into a topic that is much needed after a very stressful exam period. So first of all, before I delve into today's topic, I wanted to just give you an update as to where I've actually been since April. I know it's been a while. So I've actually been studying for my exam. I've been juggling exams, been doing tutoring sessions, celebrating my birthday. I'm now 22, yay. And also I've been working hard to bring you all the best podcasting content as well. So thank you for all of your ongoing support. You will notice that on our official Instagram for at Faith Brynels Insights, we've had a rebrand. I've just been working with the Aston Business Clinic with a wonderful group of students who have helped me to rebrand the FBI brand. So I'm really excited for that to happen as well. And as such, we've also rebranded our actual podcast cover as well, which you all will see now because you are listening either through Spotify or Amazon Music, or even if you're watching on YouTube, you will actually notice that the cover is different on the playlist cover as well. So, exams are over. It's time to unwind. Let's discuss the best ways to relax, rejuvenate, and make the most of your free time. So, from fun activities to self care, that's what we're going to be discussing today. I also just want to announce to let you all know that we are starting our new kind of Instagram Wellbeing Wednesdays, where every Wednesday we will kind of put out a quote or encouragement for those suffering with mental health issues, or those who are suffering from anxiety, etc. Especially in exam periods, especially at university. I know that it's quite hard for a lot of students as well who I've been speaking to, who are looking for those kind of well-being and that kind of mental health support. As I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, but I can help you get the help you need in terms of referencing or kind of referring you to people. For example, if you are struggling with anxiety, there are great charities like Young Minds and Student Minds. There is your pastoral care, there's your well-being kind of hubs at your universities, at your colleges, at your schools that you can get help from. So all I do, I'm just literally someone providing information. I can't diagnose you. I can't help you in terms of telling you about what you're suffering from. What I can do is encourage you while you're on that journey to getting the help you need and to speaking to people about your struggles, etc. So let's navigate together and talk about positive well-being as well. I think the first segment of this episode, really what I want to talk about, the importance of relaxation. And yes, my nose is a bit stuffy. I'm suffering from hay fever at the moment, so I'm literally pushing myself to get an episode out because I know that it's going to really benefit a lot of you. So yeah, the importance of relaxation. Why is relaxation important? Well, I think it goes back to the word balance. Balance is crucial. Balance is key, because after weeks of intense studying and stress, it's really crucial to give your mind and your body a break. Relaxation is very important because it helps to reset your mental state, it helps to improve your mood, it helps to kind of boost your kind of mindset as well and boost your overall well-being. And yeah, I think part of this episode is really understanding some of the benefits of taking a break. So taking time to relax, for me, from a personal perspective, as a student, as an entrepreneur, really helps to improve my concentration. And again, a lot of the work I do with students is introducing them to skills for study. And one skill for study I introduce them to is the Pomodoro method, which again, it's really about balance, because we're in the Pomodoro method. You study for 25 minutes for 4 times. After each segment, you get a 10-minute break. And after the fourth segment, you get a longer 20-30 minute break. And again, that is about balance. That is about having a balance between your academics and between your mental well-being as well, and always making sure to prioritize your mental well-being. Yeah, again, taking a break is a great opportunity to really connect with friends and family. It's great to kind of build on your hobbies. It's great to build on a business idea that you have, or just have some time for yourself, etc. So I think really a lot of you probably think, Faith Brynel, what are some fun activities that I can do in the summer that will help me just to relax even further? If you're an outdoorsy person, you can do some things like, hiking. You can go and ride a bike around your local area. You can have a picnic in the park, or you can simply take a leisurely walk in nature. I know for myself this week, I've been doing several walks a day. I'm sorry, I've been trying to do not several walks a day. I wish I've been doing a walk every day and really trying to, really immerse myself in nature, but also trying to kind of take a break from my studies as well and also get some exercise in, because I think all those three are equally important as well. Fresh air and physical activity can also help you boost your mood as well. If you're feeling quite stressed over exam periods, it might be good to take a break and walk with some friends, walk with your family, or even walk by yourself and just really take it in the sun, take in the natural weather, the natural air, and it should help you feel better, a little bit better as well. Again, going back to one of my first points about hobbies, really engaging in activities that spark your creativity, whether it's painting, drawing, playing an instrument. I know for me, it's podcasting. I'm not a big caster, but I do like to draw. For me, it might be doing something like Bible study, listening to godly messages. It might be reading a book. It might be watching my favorite Netflix program, or whatever it may be, or whatever it is. It can be crafting. These hobbies can be both relaxing and fulfilling. And again, bringing back our keyword of today's episode, these words, these activities can help you achieve balance. But yeah, so, or even if it's going to be any genre that you're interested in, I think that's really important to actually watch a movie, to read. For example, I'm currently reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and so I find that reading that, maybe sitting outside in my garden, really experiencing the breeze, not staying out there too long because I do have hay fever, but actually being able to get outside as well, outside of my room where I'm studying, and also being able to have a break and again achieve balance. Yeah, so we mentioned that self-care as well is really important as well. So pampering yourself, treating yourself to a spa day at home, taking a long bath, maybe having, using a face mask, maybe having your feet done, for example, like that as well. Maybe even stretching your feet out, having a massage or anything like that, or even doing some physical exercise, going to the gym, going on a walk, as we said before. Things that really make yourself feel pampered as well. Having your hair done, etc., might be something nice to do. Exercise and nutrition, again, as I said, I'm walking for a duality of reasons. I think the first reason is, as I said, to get out the house regularly. The second reason is for exercise purposes and keeping fit as well and getting back into a routine. Exercise is a great way to release endorphins and boost your mood as well, scientifically, in terms of medicine as well. And also, I think even a short workout can help make a big difference. Even going around and walking around your block or walking around your local area for 20-30 minutes can help you really feel boosted as well and ready to kind of ready to get stuck in, so to speak, into whatever task you have to do. Don't forget to fill your body with the right things as well. I think that's really, really important. I'd say it's really important that you are boosting your body and filling your body with the right things. So for example, healthy food that gives you energy and make you feel good. So for example, today after getting my hair done, I went to Tesco and I bought some pineapple that I shared with my dad. It was really, really nice. It was fresh, it was juicy, and I shared it with some of the rest of the family as well. And that was really nice because it was a fruit break. And rather than going for like a chocolate bar, for example, it was something for me that was quite light and refreshing and really did reflect the kind of season that we're in of summer. And so it was quite hot. It was quite nice. And obviously the weather was quite hot, so it was nice to really get stuck in and dive into some pineapple. But again, choose whichever fruit works for you or whatever works for you in that respect as well. Yeah, again, I think it goes back to something that we're always talking about on the Faith Brynels Insights podcast, which is setting goals, goal setting, smart goal setting, etc. Really thinking about goal setting. So once your exams are over, you can kind of feel like you're in like an abyss. You can kind of feel lost because everything you've worked towards is now over. Don't feel lost, don't feel stressed. Just set some goals. So for example, if you've just finished your A levels and you're thinking about university or apprenticeships or gap year, whatever you're thinking about, set some goals there. If you're doing GCSEs and then moving on to A levels, give yourself a break, obviously, and then set some goals going back into September. If you're at university, if you're in first year, second year, third year, let's say you're in first year and you've done your formatives, or you're in second year and you've done your summatives, or you are doing your third year and it's your last set of exams, relax, move on, give yourself credit, give yourself a pat on the back, and think about your next steps as well. Just to let you know, formatives, for those who aren't aware, formatives are exams that don't typically count towards anything. They're just really to give you, as a student, a sense of where you are, what you need to study, and summatives do count towards your final grade. For example, as I'm doing a part-time course, at BPP, so actually what we had was in our first kind of term or so, we had 2 modules where we did the formatives first, then we did the summatives. So the exams that I've just done for my third and fourth modules were actually the formatives, but then in August I'll be doing the summatives, and so that's a little bit of kind of relating it to my personal life as well. And so yeah, as I said, set goals, have really clear goals in terms of where you want to do not where you want to do, where you want to go and what you want to do. I just for some reason I just kind of blended them together as well. So yeah, as we said, really important to set goals. It's really important there as well. Goal setting can actually give you a sense of purpose and direction, which I find really helpful. Yeah, time management as well. Time management is key because there's so much time in summer to really do what you want to do. There's so much time to relax, there's so much time to plan. For me, as I said, I will be relaxing as well and planning. I'll be doing both. So I think for me, having finished my exams and going into exams in August, for me it's a bit different. But for those who have finished their exams in June, again, take time to relax, take time to take a break, take time to kind of really do your hobbies, etc. But don't forget that you will be going back to, obviously if you are going back, then do keep that in your mind as well, and do make a plan for that. Organize your time, have a schedule, plan ahead as well. I know some of you may be going from university, and you might be looking for work as well, so do kind of think about what work you're looking for. Again, if you are looking for work experience, do feel free to listen to some of the events we've previously held through FBI on our YouTube channel at Faith Brynels Insights, because we've had several employers as well, we've had law firms as well, universities, to really speak about what they offer and what they are currently offering as well. So do get involved there as well. And even if there are any other guest speakers, it's good to listen to them because they might be offering work experience, or they might know of work experience that you can tap into. Staying connected, again, really reaching out to friends and family, and really, reaching out to friends and family, having a fun time, maybe going out for a coffee or whatever you want to do together, because social connections are really important for mental health as well, and can help you, and we can help provide that kind of support. It can help provide joy. It can help provide a change, really, in terms of what you're typically used to in that respect as well. So yeah, I think we've covered quite a lot. Again, we just covered balance, 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 balance. It's really important to have a balance. Don't just study for all of summer, but then alternatively, you don't want to not study for any part of it, because if you are going back to, and I'm really emphasizing it, if you are going back to academics, and I would personally, even if you're just reading like a reading book, for example, James Clear, Atomic Habits, or even if you're just kind of being aware of maybe some skills to study, or being aware of what you might be required to study in your first couple of weeks, it might be good to have that in your rear view and really just have that in your mind as well. Let me just go into some other stuff as well. So yeah, I think as we said, so today we've really spoken about the importance of relaxation, the importance of fun, the importance of activities, the importance of unwinding, the importance of self-care, and really the importance of planning your next steps after exams. But I really want to leave you on a high that you've all done really well to get to this point of completing your examinations. Don't give up. Remember to prioritize your mental health, and remember to believe in yourself, and don't let imposter syndrome creep in. And if it does creep in, there are definitely ways to deal with it as well. So, for example, repeating positive affirmations, speaking about what you are good at as well, not just focusing in a kind of, not being in a fixed mindset, but being in a growth mindset as well, definitely helps aid your imposter syndrome, to really be in a growth mindset, to focus on what you can do. I know one of my favorite scriptures is Philippians 4:13, which is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, because as a Christian, as someone who believes in God and relies on God for everything, I know for me it really does benefit me to have the word of God. And so, as I said earlier, that's one of my hobbies, to do Bible study and listen to godly messages. But for yourselves as well, it's really important to find what works for you. It could be a poem, it could be meditation, it could be Zumba, whatever works for you. It's important that you find that as well. So yeah, lovely. Again, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me, Faith Brynel, today on the Faith Brynels Insights podcast. You'll probably notice that throughout the recording of this episode, I was unfortunately suffering from hay fever symptoms. Yep, that's just summer. But if you have any more questions or topics that you'd like me to kind of discuss, study topics really, do drop us a line. Do follow us, do subscribe on our YouTube channel. So follow us and subscribe on our Spotify. Welcome to our new subscribers and followers as well. Enjoy your well-deserved break. Take good care of yourself. Remember, it's not an event, it's a journey. Your journey can begin now. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. Without further ado, this is your host, Faith Brynels, and I'm signing off. And don't worry, I will be back next week with another episode. Bye.